Alrighty. Good evening. Good hour. How is everyone doing? We are live. It's Friday night, so that means it's Friday Night Live. Oh, yes, indeed. And let me tell you, it's a cold Friday night. Holy moly's. I don't know where you guys are at if you have this crazy cold spell going on, but we have been. Last weekend we were cold. During the week we were cold, and now this morning we were, what was it, 16, 17 below? Yeah, so that the video you saw yesterday with the wood boiler, I'm going through a lot of wood, but we'll get into that later on. Let's officially kick off Friday Night Live like we do every week. Everyone, glad you're here, glad you're tuning in. Let's put this first week of the year behind us and kick off the weekend. Cheers. Timing the Buckeye Vlogs is here. We've got all kinds of people flying by in the chat. If you're new here, welcome. This is our weekly get together that we like to get together on Friday nights, kick back, have some fun. So if you're not looking to have any fun tonight, you can leave right now, because we're all about having some fun over here. But if you are new here, welcome. And if you have any questions tonight, as always, throw a Q in front of your question. It helps me pick it out of the chat as it's flying by, like William Klein saying cheers. Bill Irwin is here. Stacy Schneider, Deadwood Productions. The whole cast and crew is in-house tonight. Iron and Oak Sawmill, how you doing? I think I saw in the intro there you have some, you guys got some snow out there. Yeah, Daniel Atkins out there on the West Coast was kind enough to just send it all the way across the country. So everyone who's been getting snow and cold weather, Daniel Atkins, he's the man to blame right there. SS Wood, how you doing? How's the new pup? The new pup is doing good. We went through a little spell of a couple accidents. Couple number ones, one number two on the floor. So, but yeah, he's doing good though. He's doing good. Oh, and hang on. I think I just saw. Yes, indeed. Here comes. We are going to have a little. Oh, we got to turn this music down a little bit, I think. A coin falling in the cup from Mr. Outside with Shive. If you're new here tonight, anytime you see those coins falling in the cup, we raise up our cups and we make a little toast to whoever sent in that super chat or super sticker, I guess. So, Outside with Shive, here's to you, my friend. Cheers. But yeah, so the other big thing, and I don't know, Daniel Atkins, if you want to put in the chat the big news or not, or if you don't, maybe you don't want to say anything. Never mind. I won't mention anything. But living the dream. How are you, Saw Surgeon? How you doing, Craig Wilson? Hope you're feeling better. And there, ladies and gentlemen, the other big development this year so far, one of the many things, along with New Year's resolutions, all kinds of stuff happening, everyone starting things off. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce to you, we have the one and only, formerly known as Todd Lacey, now known as Todd's Outside Again, which leads me to believe he was outside once before. But Todd's Outside Again has a YouTube channel, and he has put out a video. So if you get a chance, check out Todd's Outside Again. What he's doing out there, you just got to tune in to find out. But congratulations, Todd. I know it's a big step to take, and hey, welcome to the world of YouTube. Yes, Todd's outside again is Todd Lacey. He's trying to do a little switcheroo there with the, you know, I don't know if he was getting too much grief with Todd Lacey, so he had to change his name up. I know we all like to give him a hard time, but now he might be giving us a little hard time. Oh, he's got 2 videos out. Oh my goodness. See, I'm behind. I am behind. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, the other big news starting off this year, Daniel Atkins, out there, the Pacific Northwest Woodhound. Even though that West Coast hardwood isn't too hard to split, he's got himself on order a Wolf Ridge log splitter. Yes, indeed. Daniel Atkins is going to be pounding through that West Coast hardwood like nothing with his very own Wolf Ridge log splitter. So great to hear. I know you're going to love it. Yeah, it's going to really be a game changer, I think, for your Woodyard and your firewood production. I think it's just going to, I mean, you doubled it last year just with your champion. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Ralph Carnegie, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Are you feeling better? I hope you are. Oh my goodness. Somebody has taken over GP Outdoors account and is still awake on a Friday night at 9:06 Eastern Standard Time. Good evening, GP. Oh, that's what we like to do around here. We like to give people some give them a little hard time. Yes, Tim. Yes, indeed. I believe it was. I did a little research on Google, and everything I found, black locust matched up with the color of the bark, and there was a lot of comments and a lot of feedback from people saying the exact same thing. So I appreciate all you who gave some feedback, gave me that input, because like I said, I've never had locust. We never had locust growing up down where I'm from. So yeah, I never had any before. Kind of excited. Some of the comments though said it's pretty hard wood to cut, so I'm a little worried about damaging the chain on the old 500i. But we'll deal with it. Oh, here we have Iron and Oak Sawmill. Here's for the Get Rid of the Shibe Spammers Fund. Thank you very much, Iron and Oak, Chuck and Deb. Cheers. Now, I don't know if you all noticed right there, but for that little super chat, I didn't have the music come on because I'm not sure. I get mixed feedback on whether to have music playing for the super chats, because sometimes it gets to be a lot of back and forth music popping on. So, hey GP, yes, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. But yeah, locust, black locust it is. So now that I confirmed that, all of that wood is pretty much going to go right into my personal burning stash, because it is a great firewood. Apparently it's better than oak for BTU. So we will be saving that for myself. Nobody needs to be burning that in their campfire this summer. Holy smokes! We just had a bomb that was dropped. What in the world? We gotta have some music for the bombs. Keep up the very entertaining videos, brother. Look forward to seeing your new content. Thank you very much. Hand Bones Hobbies. Cheers. I appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate the feedback there. I'm glad you find things entertaining, because that's mostly what I'm all about, is entertaining. What did Saw Surgeon here say here? Turn your chain around. I'll try that. I'll pull the Woodruff Woods. I'll pull the Woodruff Woods chain and put it on backwards. See how that cuts. Oh, and our good friend, Senior Firewood Hound Larry Hoddle, the DR Resurrection. Woodhound, subscribe to Daniel and I. The DR is back, resurrected, and splitting some wood. Thank you very much, Larry. Cheers. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys, hang on a second. I got to grab the one thing you need in a home office, this right here. Even though mine's taped up, this thing, oh my goodness, this is, whew. Todd's outside again, says yes, locust is not a good campfire wood. Yeah, if it's high in BTUs, I mean, it only makes sense to keep it for heating purposes. So that's what I intend to do. But yeah, if you guys, those of you that follow Outside with Shibe, and if you don't follow him, you should, because he's having a giveaway this Sunday. He's got a video you got to go watch and leave a comment. But he was attacked by some spammers. I think he's got everything under control now. But if you guys see anything in comments that are like promoting like a WhatsApp phone numbers or like reach me on this website or anything that looks funny, there's the 3 little dots at the end of the comment you can click on and you can report that. So if you do ever see that, help the community out here, help everybody out, report those things because they're just, I don't know, they're just out there fishing for clicks. Ralph Carnegie, have a good night. Like I said, I hope you're feeling better. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. How are you doing? How is the husky squirrel over there in Michigan? Yeah, so, hey, there's John from Frickin' Jeep. I don't want it over here. I don't want that cold. And Larry Cluck Outdoors, he's actually the other guy responsible for that. Daniel Atkins sent it over to Minnesota, and then Larry Cluck sent it on eastward. So, nope, those were not his comments. Yeah, so again, if you guys haven't been over Shibe, Outside with Shibe, he's got a video where you got to leave a comment on it. And then on Sunday, during his live stream, he is doing a giveaway of a whole bunch of pretty sweet and cool prizes. So make sure you go over there and check that out. Did I miss anyone? Uh-oh. It's like sawing concrete. Oh, well then maybe I am not looking forward to locusts as much as I thought. Stanley Keith, my friend, how you doing? Did you have a happy new year and a good anniversary? Yes, we did. Thanks for asking. It was we had a good time after the live stream last Friday night. Stayed up pretty late. I was surprised how late we made it. And but yeah, it was good. Everything was good. We kicked off the new year with a bang. Maybe that wasn't the proper expression. Like I said, this is live, and sometimes we get a little out of control. Oh my goodness. What is this? We have Firewood at the furnace. Val and I are out on a date night, but we wanted to say hello and cheers to everyone. All right, well, thank you very much, Brad, and cheers to you and your wife out on date night. Cheers. Firewood at the furnace, he had a video out today, the first Fridays of the month, I believe. He's going to be putting out an extra video. So, Every Friday, first Friday of the month. Look for that. Chris Beck, Chris Beck. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Ooh, I'm missing. Locust is easier to cut when green. Yeah, that's the only. I don't know how. Like this stuff looks like it might have been dead. That's the only thing. So I don't know. We'll find out. I was hoping to actually start bucking some of that stuff up yesterday and then today, but because it was 15 below zero out, I was just like, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Again, if you have a question and I miss it in the chat, just put it back in there. I try to look for the cues and grab them, but I may miss some from time to time. And if you earlier in the week, I put out that video where I was kind of answering questions and comments during the video, and I got actually a more response from that than I thought. So I have a whole bunch of questions to try to squeeze into the next time I do that on a video. But if you're on here and you have a question that you might have left in a comment, like I said, feel free to throw those in the chat here, and I'll try to get to them. She will say the exact same thing. She might even say it was better than what I was. She might make it sound better than what I was saying. Cut it, split it, and burn it. Yes, that is the plan. Like I said, it's and that's the other thing with after I watched back the video I put out yesterday, I kind of made it sound like I was saying that my outdoor wood boiler was not like worth it, or like maybe not as efficient as I thought it would be. But it's what I was trying to do is make it sound like, you know, when it's really cold out, you're just going to burn a lot of wood. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, I couldn't be happier with having the outdoor wood boiler. Yes, it burns a lot of wood, but I'm pretty sure if, you know, with those kind of temperatures, whatever you have, you're going to be burning a lot of wood. You going to hunt with the new pup? I don't not hunt as far as like bird hunt. Usually I think that's what labs are pretty much known for. I don't do any of that. But yeah, I might have him sniff around the woodyard and find some sheds. Maybe. I don't know. There's not too much woods back there, and he'd probably end up running off on the neighbor's land. But I know there was I think one of our neighbors, I forget who it was. Somebody had a couple dogs that would shed hunt, and that was pretty cool, I thought. Because that's I used to do that every now and then. My brother and I would just go out and in the spring shed hunt. Never really found anything big, but it was always cool to just kind of like be walking through a field and all of a sudden you come across like an antler just laying in the grass. Kind of cool. What is... oh, I was looking for a question, but here comes outdoors with this guy. Black locust is one of my faves. Burns hot, splits good. Have fun working it up, Shifty. Well, yeah, if it ever warms up, I will have some fun working it up, I hope. So thank you very much for that, and cheers outdoors with this guy. What in the world is this? Frick and Jeep took out 2 potatoes from my boiler. Do you or anyone cook in your boiler? I do not, but I don't know. Maybe. I know I've had people comment that when I take the ashes out, when I do an ash clean out, and I put them in like the garbage can that I should like slow cook or smoke some food on top of the coals. That did sound a little interesting to try, but no, I never cooked. I thought you were going to say, John, with the potatoes. Um, there's an interesting thing if you're going to get a snowstorm or an ice storm. If you take a potato and cut it in half and rub that on your windows of your vehicle and your windshield, apparently the snow or the ice and everything like won't stick to your glass. I don't know if that's true or not, but William Klein, do you wish you had a cab tractor? No, not really. Just because I use it a lot more when it's warmer out than I do when it's cold out. So even like the other day when I was out plowing and it was kind of cold and windy, you just bundle up. I'm only out there for a little while. If it's that cold out, it's probably not, I probably don't want to be out there doing anything anyway. So whether I had a cab or not, I don't think would matter. Now, if I was farming, completely different story. Like if I had to be out, hauling manure out to the fields when it's cold, then definitely I would be having a cab. I saw a question. Tim, did I somehow miss the new truck reveal? No, you did not. I haven't officially done it yet. I don't know, just because I'll show it here sometime. There is an interesting thing that is in the bed of the truck that I'm not exactly sure what it's for. So maybe I'll do that coming up here in one video. I'll just, maybe show it and kind of explain why. It just worked out. Like, I know that a lot of people sometimes, if they're in need of a vehicle, it's like you got to search for it, you got to find it, you got to, it's a process. It takes time. Everyone's always, did you get a new truck yet? Did you get it? And like with me, I had some issues with my old truck. I got those fixed. I found out there was going to be potentially a lot more issues coming along the way. That was like on a Saturday, Sunday. So the next week I started looking. I found a truck here in town that like checked all the boxes of what I wanted, what I needed, and called about it on Thursday and went on Saturday. And so it was like a 1 week process. I was pretty fortunate to find it and have it be something that was decent. But yeah, it's got these weird, like, I don't know, there's stuff bolted into the bed of the truck that I don't know what it doesn't look like anything it almost looks like a fifth wheel attachment to hook up a fifth wheel, but I don't know. So I'll show you guys and somebody will set me straight and tell me what it is. Oh yeah, there's yeah, if you're out, if you're out, whoa, what am I doing here? I'm still on the freaking super chat screen. Jeez, that's why I need to play the music. Fifth wheel rail. Todd Lacey. So it's like 2 bars, like there's just 2 strips across the middle of the bed. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Gooseneck hitch. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It just seems like it's just like two strips in different spots across the bed of, but it does have a nice bed liner in it, so it's kind of nice. FJR. Oh, enjoy the damn new New to you truck. Yes, that's what it is. A new to me. It's not really a new. It's new to me, but that's about. It's still somewhat old. But coming from the truck I had, it's just rides so much better, sounds so much better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the bottom of the hour. Now is your chance. If you're sitting there at home, you need to get up, you need to refill. Maybe you need to take a quick break before you refill. Get ready. I'm going to start my round 2 a little early. A little early. Companion hitch. And pull a fifth wheel. That's kind of what I was thinking, because it is kind of in the middle of the bed. I thought it was, but I've just always seen fifth wheel hitches have like this round, something round that, the hitch goes in. I'll keep saying strips, but I won't start doing it. Although I know you may enjoy that, Mr. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Mr. Newly over the 1K subscriber mark. Oh, the hitch goes on the rails. I see. All right. Making sense now. See, that's why. Who was it before that said something about the entertainment? This is why I've said from day one, this channel is for entertainment purposes only, not DIY. The only information you get here is from all of you out there. Sometimes I have no idea. Wood, Sweat, and Tears, that's right. You weren't here last week when I unveiled the New Year's the New Year's vest. Had the guns out for you and everything. Oh well, that's all right. All right. Hey, there's Anthony, Ontario Firewood Resource. Good evening. I got to quick check something. All right, I got let's see. I had to quick check my phone, so I may have missed something. Oh, heavens, no. I have, well, I don't know. Is a gooseneck easier to maneuver and back up than a regular hitch trailer? Because if it's not, which I don't think it is, but maybe it is, I don't know. But I am terrible at backing stuff up. That is not one. That's one of the reasons why I never wanted to start delivering firewood. I do not like backing up trailers. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Back to back in the chat. Mr. In the Woodyard and Mr. Firewood Midwest. Welcome, gentlemen. Good evening. Happy Friday. How are you doing? We got... Oh... They track way better. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know about trailers and all that stuff. Never been a fan. I was feeling a little, I don't know if it was New Year's Eve that did it to me, but I was a little under the weather this past week, so that's why tonight, if we spill any coins out, I have to visit the doctor. So, the doctor is standing by, I gotta get myself feeling a little better because I got so much stuff going on this weekend and so much stuff lining up. I might end up having the Firewood Frenzy might be a 2-day event. The first day is going to be back in my wood yard getting split all the wood that I'm accumulating. And then the next day we can go up to Wolf Ridge. Because, oh, what? Wait, what? We already spilt the coin out? Oh, all right. Well, hello, doctor. I'm coming to visit. Yeah, I've got, like, the wood is piling up, and this weather is not allowing me to get working on any of it. Turk! That's right. Good old Knob Creek last week. Whew. That even kind of rhymed. Knob Creek last week. That was a rough one. Not too bad, though. I think because I stayed up so late, and then, didn't really, I didn't drink any more Knob Creek after that. I can guarantee you that. But it wasn't too bad. Saturday morning. Slept in a little bit, and then, just went about the new year, the start of the new year. Hey, and there comes down, I gotta get this right here now. There comes a coin from my good friend, fellow woodhound, Marlon L. Thanks again for the hard work you put into your videos. You are very welcome. Thank you for that. Everyone, cheers to Marlon L. Yeah, I haven't been able to do diddly squat out in the woodyard. I've got 3 loads of oak back there. I got a bunch of ash. I got the oak up front. I got the rest of that locust. Like I said, I might just wait and make the Firewood Frenzy a 2-day event. 1 day here. Back up till you hit something. That is a good that would work well for me. Woodruff is not on. He must be mad about I don't think he's mad. he might just have some stuff going on. I was kind of a funny story about that is because when I said that, like, it kind of caught him off guard, and he kind of like laughed a little bit, and then you could see he was thinking, and then he just took like this long pause, and like that's where I cut the video. But he did come back and have something to say to me on that. James, yes, I did. I did find out, and they took 2. They came and took 2 dumps in the yard. It was another tree service that I had talked to probably. Actually, it was one of the very first tree services I ever reached out to, like 2 years ago. And at the time, they had another place that they were dropping stuff off. And then he basically just said, if I'm ever in the area, I may, dump some stuff off. And so last week, to start the year, he was in the area twice. He dropped off the locust and that load of oak. Oh, wait. Oh, he is here. Wait a minute. He is here. Woodruff Woods is here. Oh, I am here. And he balanced a coin on the cup. Cheers, Woodruff. Good seeing you, my friend. I missed a couple questions here. Iron and Elk, when you play the music, your voice gets all weird. I don't think I'm doing anything different. Maybe I've got the music turned up too loud. Or maybe I'm just talking too loud. I'm like naturally a loud talker, I think. And my mic might be too close. The Firewood Frenzy is beginning of June 11th, the weekend before Father's Day. So I believe Father's Day is the 19th. So the weekend before Father's Day. Oh boy. Let's see. Now I'm really behind. Mumbling Stumps. That is correct. That's the way to do it. The big dumps never get old. Yeah, I don't know. I had one guy that wasn't very happy that I used that term. But, oh well. Yeah, see, actually, that's all I need is if I know that Ken and Chris are coming over again, then I'll for sure be saving up plenty to do, because those guys, if I would have let them just have at it last year, I wouldn't have had anything to do. They would have cleaned it all up. But yeah, there's going to be, like, well, once this weather gets better, I'll be able to get out there and, start bucking, splitting, stacking, repeating all over. But tomorrow I'm actually going on another job with Rick. We're taking down three trees, so I might have some more, even more wood coming back after tomorrow. Oh, Daniel Atkins is still planning on coming out to the Frenzy. Oh, yes. Actually, one of the things that we are going to be doing at the Frenzy, and maybe if I do get enough wood built up back there, but one of the things that we've kind of been talking about doing is splitting a bunch of wood and then donating it to people like in the area here that might need some wood for the upcoming winter. So I'm going to have some more info on that. I'm still kind of coordinating things out. Bob Nelson from Metza Machine, he's in on it. So we're going to talk to, Chris and I, we're going to all figure out. But basically we want to kind of do demonstrations, splitting a bunch of wood at the Frenzy, and then pretty much have it to where people can just pick up the wood if they need it, they want it. And, just what we need. Snow alert. Snow on the way. Oh boy. Woodruff Woods once again. All right, let me double check this thing here. Let's see if my voice gets weird on this one. Does it sound okay? Let me know if my voice sounds different. Woodruff Woods. Did anyone hate my Stonewall video? I would like honest feedback. Cheers, Woodruff Woods. I'll give you mine in a second. I don't know if everybody saw Woodruff Woods' Stonewall video. I enjoyed it. I will tell you, though, at the beginning, kind of got off to a rocky start. But then from there, everything kind of fell in and stacked into place. And by the end, I found it pretty informative and interesting. Just to, the whole idea of how it kind of tied into the Firewood. I thought it was pretty cool. So there's my feedback. Where was that? Yeah, so the whole thing, and I don't know, I know Jared Hildebrandt and Michelle SS Wood, you guys were working on kind of having some Heat for Vets program that you were doing like this winter to get, donate firewood. And I've been calling around the Eau Claire area here, And I just can't find anybody that, like, I don't know, like, I can't find anybody to help me get in touch with people who may need some wood for heating. I called the VFWs. I called the United Way. I called this great big church up the road from us. I called the veterans services that we have here in town, and I gave them all the information, and like nobody did anything. Nobody ever got back to me. So I don't know. I think though, if I just keep checking with people and maybe I don't know, somehow I'm going to find connections though, and line that up. I'm way behind on ask Chris if they brought back some ponderosa pine back with them. And I think he said yes he did, but don't tell the DNR. If I had the stones, I actually enjoy, like when I built the pond and the little stream, like we had a lot of those limestone flatter rocks, and it was kind of actually very satisfying to like build and put a wall together like that. Yeah, if anyone knows of any, because the other thing I thought about doing is just using like the Facebook Marketplace to try to like find some people, but I don't want to. If you put something out there, you're going to have everybody that may not be what you're looking for, wanting wood and wanting it, So like, I'd rather find like an organization that knows, certain people that might be in need of some wood. Because, if I put a, ad out there and I say, hey, are there any, elderly or veterans looking for some free firewood, this winter or next winter? And then everyone's gonna be like, oh, yes, I'll take it, when you don't know for sure if they're, honest. And I mean, not that it would really matter that much, but, you don't want the wood to just go to somebody that might turn around and then try to sell it for a profit. Oh, yeah, that's right. They do all firewood. That is correct. They do an auction of the firewood down at Bunyan. Yeah, that might be, yeah. Oh, yeah, let me know. If you have any contacts up here in the Eau Claire area, let me know. I'm looking to do it, and I'm looking to, like I said, put something together at the Firewood Frenzy. And as soon as this coin drops, 1 second, we'll do this one. Any idea how many cords of wood you went through in your boiler so far? Bumblin' Stumps 40. Cheers! I think I've maybe gone through about almost 4, a little over 4. That would be my guess. It'll be 5 by the end of the weekend, but but so my plan, I'll just give you guys here on the live stream, the 177 people watching right here. So my plan with all of those standing dead oak trees up at my neighbor's, that was going to be, my plan is to use that wood to be the wood that we process at the Firewood Frenzy to then donate to people for the fall, because it's smaller standing dead right now, so it's probably won't take very long to season. If we split it, process it in June, by the time the fall and winter comes around, that wood should be good to go, ready to burn. It's all oak, so I think that'd be pretty cool to go up there, harvest those trees, take the logs up to Wolf Ridge, process it at the frenzy, and donate the wood to somebody or people that are in need of firewood. And there is another coin that is going to fall out. What was that? Oh, it's balancing. Oh, it fell back in. It fell back in. We have, oh, Mr. Nick Pixel TV. And another one. He had his live stream started before this, and I was tuning in for a while. Pretty good stuff there. I had to get ready for this, so I didn't watch it all. Thank you very much, Nick. Hope everything went well with your episode 0. Ignite the fire. Cheers. Hey, Randall. First time here. Hope you're having a good time, enjoying your Friday night. Anybody else that if you're new here tonight, jump on into this chat, even though it's flying by. Firewood Midwest, get a hold of local churches. Yep, I did that. One of the biggest churches in the area is just up the road from me. And I called them, I emailed all the different areas in this church. It's like a huge congregation, like, I don't know, 800 people in it. And I never heard anything back. So, but we'll get something figured out. Because like I said, I think it'd be pretty cool because all of that oak that's up at my neighbor's, I mean, there's a lot of wood up there. And so if I can get that down, cut into, log length, haul that up to Wolf Ridge, and then have it there. Like I said, it's standing dead right now. It's not very big, 8, 10, 12-inch diameter. We process that in June. By the fall, that stuff will be good to go. Hello, Gary, down in Florida. Let's see here. Oh, we have another Woodruff Woods. Am I sounding better with the music? Nobody told me. Shout out to Adventures at Home. Tom is really trying hard to grow. Well, Tom, Adventures at Home, cheers, and Woodruff Woods, thank you very much. Craig, I don't know. There are so many trees up there. I don't know if you remember that video. Oh, crap. Here comes a bomb. But that video, I've got 16 of them that he marked to take out. And that's not even, there's an additional 4 or 5 already down on the ground. There's wood everywhere up there. Woodruff Woods again. Nick Bissell, next job tonight. Yes, indeed. It was very entertaining from what I saw. Richard Healy. Hope everyone has a great 2022. I have to go for tonight. Keep chopping. Midwest Firewood Frenzy. Yes, indeed. Nick. Shout out to Nick from Woodruff and Richard. Cheers. There was some questions. Oh, Mumlin Stumps. Mumlin Stumps 40. Cheers, my friend. All right, now, people, remember, this is a team effort. So everybody raise up your cup. All right. Voice is still funky with the music. Maybe my music's too high. I'll keep it silent here. Rugged Timber. New subscriber here from Montreal. Hello, everyone. Everyone give a big welcome to Rugged Timber. Holy crap, and here comes a couple more coins. Mumlin Stumps, I think that was you again. Mumlin Stumps, 40. And Nelson Ridge Farm, hey out there to all the Woodhounds. Brad, good evening. Cheers, thank you very much. Wood, Sweat, and Tears had Todd Lacey laughing. Holy smokes. Mumlin Stumps again. Oh, hang on. I'll play that funky music next time, Todd. Cheers, once again. Mumlin Stumps 40. This is what I said. If you're new here, be ready because it can get a little crazy. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of trees. And if I've got plenty of wood right now. I'm like 2 years ahead. Well, you can never have enough. Don't get me wrong. But Harold White, that stuff is actually on. I put that up. It's on a few stacks that are kind of way back in this one part of the woodyard that is kind of out of sight. And then the blue wrap that I didn't put on the fence panel, I just have that on a couple other stacks. But it doesn't stay down very. It doesn't, I don't know. I got to find a better way to hold it down. Payton's Firewood. Do you use expensive bar oil or cheap stuff? Does it really matter? I don't know if it really matters. I always just use the Steel brand. So, summertime, orange jug. Wintertime, blue jug. That's what I do. Tim. Here comes the music. Tim. Let me see if maybe this is. Yeah, man, Tim. Cheers. Oh, and he might have to go. It's getting close to quitting time. But have a good weekend. Thank you very much. Yeah. What, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know what everybody else uses for their bar lube. I used to use some of the cheaper stuff, and then I was just like, nah. I don't know if it really matters. And like I said, I pick up a couple jugs. Usually lasts me quite a while. Get a couple of the orange, a couple of the blue. You're covered. Oh boy. There go the coins. Bombing again. Woodruff Woods. Woo! Woodruff Woods. Bombing again because my cup is empty. Cheers, and thank you very much. We are now losing coins, so that means we'll do a little overtime. But thank you, Woodruff. I know the only thing I know about bar lube that matters is the when it gets cold out, you got to use the cold weather stuff. I found that out. I tried putting some of the regular stuff in when it was cold, and it was like just pouring out of the jug it was just like a real thick molasses. Overtime. Heinzie's here. Good evening. He says I tried some synthetic this last time, was not impressed. I'm going back to the cheap stuff. Yeah, and I guess it also depends on, how much you're going through. I mean, how much cutting you're doing, um, all depends. Yeah, this is exactly why, Jim. That's like what I was saying is I don't want to just put an ad out there saying, "Hey, I've got some free firewood to give somebody." Um, I want to make it, like I said, maybe an elderly person, or I'd really like to have and focus on like a vet that might need it, but I haven't had any luck finding anyone that maybe nobody around here burns with wood. Craig, will put that on your heater of the truck or the splitter. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. See, I don't think about stuff like that. That makes sense though. Um, I don't know if the saw warms the oil that much. I don't know. That would be a question for the saw surgeon. So, saw surgeon, how much does the saw warm up the bar lube, if at all? Um, Harold White. Yes, I've looked into those. Um, but I'm actually looking at building like a permanent shelter for storage. And I missed a super chat here from my good friend, fellow Woodhound, Will Davidson, coming at you. In winter, I switch my tab to my MS391, and in the summer, switch back to the summer tab. Yes, there you go. Another tip from the good Woodhound, Will Davidson. Cheers. Thank you very much. uh, oh, veggie oil. There's an alternative as well. Um, the saw doesn't heat the oil. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it would have the time to heat it up, because quite a bit in the summer. Uh, we got. Did I miss? I think I missed something. I'm gonna. Goodness gracious. Oh, I think we know. That might give a little indication of what's going on back there behind the stone walls. All right, where are we at here? We're almost. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Quality bar and chain lube is essential. Yes, it is. I think it's a very definitely, like you said, worth the investment, I think. Ohio Woodburners here. Good evening, Mr. Joe, Ohio Woodburner. Let's see. This is one thing. Like I said, if you're new here, or if you're just coming back here for another Friday night, like you have to. I know it's tough, and I know the one thing that I got a lot of feedback on from that video, answering questions, is I know it's tough to keep up with the chat, and I know I don't always get to all the questions, but you know, when you watch and you read through the chat, and I mean, there is some. There's not only some good information being had. There's people in here who know, they know what they're talking about. They know their stuff. You can get some good information, but above all else, you are going to have a good time reading through. I mean, there's a lot of wild characters in this community, and it's always fun. That's why sometimes I'll catch a comment and I just laugh because it's just good time. I mean, you cannot argue that. Yes, sometimes the topics or themes might get a little might get into that little area of not so much family friendly, but it's Friday nights. It's is it past prime time? Yeah, it's it's all in fun as well. That's the main thing. We like to have some fun. So anyway, oh, Tim Thompson, how are you doing, my friend? He buys the good stuff. $12 a gallon, but it's worth it. Yeah, if you're running, and especially you invest the money into a saw, it's probably a good idea to invest into the. Am I turning red? I might be turning red from. I start thinking. I think something in my mind that I could say in response to a comment, but then I know in my mind that it's very inappropriate, and so that's what probably makes me blush a little bit. I don't know. So that might be why I'm red. Also, I have my lights set. Here, let me turn this. I can turn this tone. Look at, I can go blue. Oh, how about that? There. Maybe I was a little red, a little hot. Coming in hot here. Oh boy, Woodruff. This community is awesome. Had my first negative experience this week. Wow, your first one? Oh, jeez. Well, that's all right. It's going to happen. It always is going to happen. You just have to, don't let it get to you. I'm just surprised that that's your first one. Just kidding. Oh, crap. Here comes a bomb. Who was that? Who was... Oh, yes, Mr. Shot. Of course, dropping the bombs. Bombs away. Cheers, Shive. Thank you very much. Raise them up, folks. This chick's in my way. Raise them up. Whew. Yes, we are. Yeah, there's some good stuff happening here. Oh, I don't know, mumbling stumps. I always try to have that filter because it's like I don't know. It's I know a lot of people say don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you say. Just say it. Be yourself. And I can still be myself, but I don't know. I think you do have to have somewhat of a filter and not always just speak everything that's on your mind just because things that are inappropriate. You might say something. It's easily taken out of context, and sometimes it's just. But that's why the other nice thing is, there's also just something like sometimes it's fun to just make you think, what am I thinking? Oh. Oh, yes. Hey, Chris in the Woodyard. Have a good weekend. Oh, who else? I'm. I thought I saw something fly by here. Maybe not. But yeah, that's so you know. Does anyone on here want a video on the OSHA requirements for safety? Yeah, sure. It never hurts to throw that out there, because sometimes you gotta know when to say when and gauge who your company is. That is right. The other thing you gotta know is, and you gotta always remember, is you never know who's watching. Um, and I've had a lot of experience back from the wrestling days, um, going out, cutting promos, talking to the crowd, jaw jacking, you know, because I found myself sometimes in environments where, you can get a crowd worked up into a frenzy. And if you take it too far, you better watch out, because there's always that fine line where you got to go up to it, but sometimes it's not always worth it, and it's not a good idea to cross it. And that's kind of what I try to do that here on the channel. And like I said, sometimes it's just nice to hint at something, maybe say something, and let you guys use your imagination to see if you can figure out what was on my mind. Oh, all right. The doctor. I need to get what is it? Shibe's got, what is this? One of my roadside logging to get, yeah, there's nothing laying along the roads over here like that. There was Shibe's roads. Have you recovered from the chiropractor, Shibe? Some of those pieces. Whew. Yeah, that was a lot. It'll be interesting to see how much wood that all splits down to, because that was a big effing tree. Logan is here. Logan, how you doing? Keep this cold weather over there in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. Whew. It's smelling good. Smelling good. That's interesting. I don't know if that would be possible. Number one, because I know that the batteries don't perform well in cold weather, and a lot of times you're using your log splitter in cold weather. So I don't know, but I don't think you'd be splitting some of the stuff I had with the electric splitter. I don't know. There's a video somewhere on YouTube of this guy, and he's running this little electric log splitter that's about the size of, like, I don't know, it's like just tiny. And he's got this, piece of wood on there, and he cranks the handle, and it's like like you would be splitting. It would take you you could maybe split a face cord in like 3 hours. What is this? Wood, sweat, and tears. If you were missing a limb from a 5... Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Why not? There's some things you have to learn to set your limits on what you will do for subs and what you'll do for views. You can't make a... Oh, this is interesting. See, I didn't know this. Look at Tim Thompson's got all this info. Battery-powered jaws of life. Whew. Battery starts the Honda Kubota motor. Oh. I don't perform well in cold weather with a gas splitter. That's true. I don't even want to attempt it with the cold weather we've been having. But tomorrow it's supposed to be, I think, in the mid-20s for one day. We're going to have like in the 20s tomorrow, and then Sunday is like 3 degrees, and then, I don't know. But then I think next week it's going to warm up. So, hopefully. All right. What are we at here? We are 10 minutes into overtime. Everybody seems to be having a pretty good time, though. I don't know what this. I see now. You guys got something going on here in the chat that I missed. Yeah, I don't know, Shive, if you noticed, in your splitting video, when you load up your log lift and it's on time lapse, like you can actually see it slowly start like dipping. If you got those big rounds on there, like it just dips down in the time lapse. That could be. That might have been what it was. It was just like this little tiny thing. I mean, you could split maybe, 8-inch rounds with it. Tiny. Tiny, tiny. Yeah, it's definitely going to be cold. But all right. Logan, what is Logan's big news? What am I? Logan. Oh my goodness, Logan is getting his first truck on Monday. Oh boy, congratulations. That's a big step. It's going to up the wood hounding game right there. Isaac, I hope you're not just joining because we're almost getting ready to wrap this up. But welcome to the Friday night live stream. Glad you made it here. Like I said, we might be getting ready to. We got some people out there on the East Coast, the Eastern Time Zone. It's a little bit past their bedtime. They got to get to bed so they can get up and get something done tomorrow. I'm just hoping to wake up to. Well, actually, let me check right now. I think it's warmed up. I think it has warmed up. Oh my goodness. This morning it was 15 below, and now it's 9 degrees. So we are almost in the double digits above zero. Whew. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. We gotta do the sniff and sip. That might be something to put on a t-shirt. Sniff and sip. Oh, Tim. Yeah, that's all. That was all blown out of proportion and not even. I don't know where that whole thread started. That's what they actually wanted to do, but that's not really what they want to do. I don't think they would ever be able to do that anywhere. Like no one's going to be able to say, "Oh, yes, we are going to make it." You won't be able to burn firewood. I mean, yeah. I looked into that a little bit and read some stuff and watched some stuff, and I think it was all kind of taken out of context. But if you're in New York, I think you're going to be just fine. I don't think they're going to be doing anything to try to make you stop burning firewood. At least I hope not. I could be wrong too. I don't know. Who knows what's right anymore? I don't know what. You never know what you can believe, when you're out there on the internet. The only thing I do know that you can believe is that if you come here on Friday nights, you come back next week, you're probably going to have a good time just like you did tonight. And yes, that's right. I'm saying you had a good time tonight. If you didn't, well, you're wrong. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, if that makes sense. Oh, let me make sure this music isn't too loud. So, thanks for being here tonight, everyone. Glad you tuned in. Moderators, thanks for keeping things in line. And super chatters, I greatly appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Have a great weekend. Stay warm if it's cold. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Woo! Oh, and we just got a late super chat last call coming in from Deadwood Productions. Thanks for another great Friday night. Live community. Cheers. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good night, Woodhounds.